Hello, wonderful people of the Dragon Blogger realm. What a terrible, you guys. I don't think you guys understand the the social dilemma and pure anxiety I go through right before I start because I think about what I'm going to say. Like I think about what I'm gonna say. One second. How does that sound? That's probably quite a bit louder. Need a tad more again. Much better. Okay, so we're at a good level now. But no, I go through like a true breakdown. Okay, no, not again. What? I need to know what's going on, Justin. Let me know. Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, I go through a mental breakdown trying to figure out what I'm going to say. So whenever I like first cut over and you guys can first see me on every stream, I promise you that is I have no idea what I'm gonna say, and it always comes out super dumb. Like I just said, "Welcome to the Dragon Blogger realm." Yeah, push up my glasses. Welcome to our realm. I also get like super nervous. Yeah, it's just the intro. I feel like I kind of hit a stride with because in my opinion, this is kind of a performance. And I feel like the performance gets better as I go. I mean, it is a performance. We're artists. Anyways, guys, welcome to Friday night stream. Finally, on this Memorial Day long weekend, I actually got like half a day off today, and I didn't even have to go anywhere for work. I just did some online like computer-based training, and then after that, I just got off about like 11:30, and yeah, so it's gonna be a good weekend. We have some pretty awesome products that we're gonna showcase to you guys tonight. The first product that we're going to go to is this Vivi folding electric bike for adults. This thing looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Just a warning real quick, guys. We have no products showcased live on hand today. It's just the way it worked out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the first video loaded up for you guys and check out this electric bike. This is a new one for me. We've probably showcased it before. But this one's definitely a new one for me, so let's go ahead and check it out. I got a haircut. I'm slightly upset you guys didn't say anything about it, but, you know, it is what it is. I will never compliment you guys again. Ever. Now, let me get my headset on. Hold on. Headset right there. Check it out.
I'm here unboxing the VVE.
Real quick, guys, just as we started, so if you guys notice, like Justin walking up to that really fast, that wasn't, why can't I can't adjust? Oh, I gotta click. That was Justin's normal walking speed. He doesn't, like, that wasn't sped up. That's how fast he walks.
And I'm here like unboxing the VVE bike. This specifically is the 250 watt motor model black S1 e-bike with 26-inch wheels. So it just arrived in the mail. The box was actually a little damaged, so I wanted to unbox it and make sure it wasn't missing any pieces. The bike itself is fairly heavy, you can tell from the box. It's a bit heavier than a normal bike just because it has a very large, heavy battery, as e-bikes have. Electric bikes have a battery. This is a assisted pedal bike, so you have to actually pedal. It doesn't just automatically go and drive itself.
Yeah, but I imagine what it is it's almost, the assisted pedal is going to work almost like a Tesla works, where you have to do input. It's more so of a safety mechanism, or a safety like a safety mechanism in a way. But the assisted pedal, it's just to make sure that you're there and actually fully aware, not just letting it do it completely. But there's going to be minimal to zero resistance. So it's not going to be hard to do it at all.
But it reduces the tension while you pedal, so that just very light pedaling will make the bike rapidly accelerate. Now, this bike actually claims to have about 20 miles per hour with 30-mile range.
Okay, so we definitely have covered this. This is the thing that you've talked to me about in our private messages, Justin, is your son's always out on this thing. Okay.
Range and about 4 to 6 charge time to have full charge to do your daily range. I got this bike for my...
Does it have any type of with like electric stuff, a lot of times like it will show miles, but sometimes it shows hours. Does it have any gauge of distance that he has put on the thing yet?
A kid so that he can e-bike to high school and back home, go to the beach with his friends. And an e-bike is an excellent way for kids to get around when they need to be able to have a fairly good range of distance. I would say it's perfect if you're going within, 4 or 5 miles back and forth. Plus, if it runs out of battery, it gets low on battery, you could also use it as a regular pedal bike. You could turn off the...
Really? Okay, that's actually a really smart... yeah, that's smart. Being able to just... If it runs out of battery, guys, all you have to do is just turn off the electric portion of the bike and tell the bike, hey, I'm taking over full control right now. You ran out of battery life. I need to go home. My show's on. So, yeah.
Pedal assist and use it.
See, there was my attempt at trying to be funny. Well, I need to go home. My show's on.
As a regular bike. So, as you can see, it's packaged really well in the box here, and I'm really struggling to get it out of the box here. One thing I noticed, and I just noticed now, is the kickstand itself had actually got itself lodged and poking out through the box a little bit. So there wasn't any wrapping around the kickstand. So that's one thing I noticed about it. But you could see it has foam and wrapping around it, fairly well protected. I just saw that little screw roll to the right, which I didn't notice earlier until I rewatched this video, and I actually had been looking.
You guys, I've talked about it before. This is so funny. Just looking at it, I don't have anything in my garage. I've just decided to just completely saturate my house with the products that I received. And Justin does way more than me. But I've told you guys, we get so many products that I specifically have a room dedicated for it, which is this room. To my left, there's so much stuff that you guys don't see. But you can see that Justin does so many that product reviews are spilling out into his garage. You can see just right there in the back. I assume some of those things are product reviews. Maybe not the yellow vacuum, but I guarantee he has some stuff in there.
For that piece for quite a while during assembly, and I just noticed now rewatching this video it fell out of my range of view. So let's go ahead and start taking the foam pieces off and start deconstructing it, and then we'll put it together. Assembling the e-bike took about an hour. It took me some time to figure out some of the elements here. The easiest part was the battery, taking the battery in and out, but I had some trouble putting in the bike seat and also putting on the front wheel, but I was able to get it figured out. They do have a video tutorial you could watch, which is helpful because the written instructions are not very easy to follow. So it's highly recommended you watch their detailed videos, but even in their detailed videos, they don't show you from all angles. So it does take some figuring out, which I found to be a little difficult. The battery button itself charges really fast. The battery button shows you how much charge you have left, and the way it faces, it's easier to look down while you're sitting on the bike riding it to see the charge. That's why it looks like it's upside down coming from the rear of it. It has a power button to turn on the battery. It has the front reflector, the rear reflector. It has the light, which you could turn on. It has manual gears as well as being able to turn it to auto assist for pedal assist.
Okay.
It's just a really high quality e-bike. My son took the e-bike out for a spin, and I left the sound on so you could hear the pedaling, but also it has that little bit of whine.
Looks like a nice, quiet neighborhood, Justin.
When it's in powered pedal assist mode, you could kind of hear it coming in. There, that was it. That's as much noise as it makes. Very quiet, just a little bit, and it works out really well.
I think before weren't you really close to a freeway before? Maybe. Am I just making that up? Am I just completely wrong about that? Well, no, I think I remember you telling me that you had to cross a highway or a freeway or something like that to get to the beach, which was across the street. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that was the Vivi, however you want to pronounce it, folding electric bike. So as you guys can see there, Justin kind of told you guys that if you guys live within a reasonable commuting distance, so 5 to 10 miles either way, or 5 to 10 miles total, this is going to be really good for somebody that is I guess you could say environment friendly. This is going to allow you to just get back and forth to your job. If you just want to run down to the convenience store, pick up a drink, you can do that. I imagine something like this would be good for college kids. So if you guys have any kids going to college, they're going to a big campus, this would be really good for something like that. So definitely check that out. There's a ton of uses for it. Looks like it's super high quality, works super well. Yeah, add that to the cart if you guys are interested. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next product. And I'm pretty excited to see this one. I know we've reviewed resin printers. I don't think I've seen any of the reviews yet, though. So let's go ahead and check that out. Let's get that video loaded up for you guys. But before we do that, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you guys aren't following, go ahead and hit that follow button. We do a ton of awesome giveaways here at Dragon Blogger. We give away Amazon gift cards all the time. We're coming up with a pretty big giveaway stream on Monday for Memorial Day. It's going to be we're going to call it the Memorial Day Mega Stream. So if you're not following, hit that follow button. We're also giving away a Nintendo Switch OLED, and we're giving away a Queen Ear neck massager, and Mr. Dragon Blogger is dropping links to all of that in the chat right now. Go ahead and get entered, and yeah, we hope to see you guys there on Monday. But anyways, let me get a roll count. I mean, I know Justin's watching, I'm watching, I think Ed's watching, Busy's watching, so that's 5 of us. There's 2 of you guys in here, I think, that there's 2 of you guys in here that haven't said hi. Evans, there we go. Yeah. One more person. Let me get a roll count and see who's all hanging out with us right now. Maybe we can pick up on some viewers here later and get some more Dragon Blogger family. Okay, guys, that's it right there. Not what I wanted to happen when I posted this. I think Justin might have accidentally not sent me the video link. Yeah, he did. He sent me the one second. Yeah, I need the video, Justin. But anyways, yeah, this is the Lagoo Saturn Msla 3D printer. So this is a 4K monochrome. And so what that what that basically means is it's not the highest that is available, but it's definitely the go-to for, it's all good, Justin, don't worry about it. It's definitely the go-to for high-quality resin prints. And what resin printers do different than normal, not SLA, I don't know, other regular 3D printers that print with filament, these can do tiny figures in way, way greater detail. But I'm not going to talk about it too much. Let's let the guy that actually did the review of it talk about it. 20% off right now. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get me a resin printer. I want to print minifigs a lot, and you can on a standard 3D printer, but the detail's just not there.
We have here an Lagoo Saturn resin 3D printer. Talk about some of the specs of it, and then we'll get into some of the stuff it comes with, and we'll just move on from there. This machine has a 7.55 inch this way.
So the cool thing about this is the way resin printers work as opposed to a standard printer. I'm trying to think of what you call standard printers. I know what they're called. Like resin printers are SLA, filament printers are something else. But with a filament printer, the bed gets hot and the filament melts, and then pretty much FDM. That's right. Thank you. With an FDM printer, the bed gets hot, so the filament that's being melted can stick on to the bed, and it's basically cooled the minute it touches the bed, even though the bed's hot, and it just does it layer by layer by layer. What this does is that little thing that he's pointing to right now, that's going to dip down into the resin, and there's an LCD screen in there that basically, I believe it's with lasers. I might be wrong. It's kind of like a flash technology, but it cures the resin and creates the shape. It's actually way more complex than an FDM printer. Way more complex. The way these things work is really astounding and really cool. And then once you're done with these, you also have to let it cure for a while.
4.72 inches this way, and a print height of 7.87 inches tall.
So basically what he's saying is that little square right there that's right below his hand, those dimensions from the width of it and the depth of it is as big of a print as you can get. And then the height dimension is how tall of a print you can get.
This thing prints massive prints. I'd like to point out that the resin vat tray is all aluminum and comes off with 2 quick screws. It's all aluminum. This thing has a double rail for the Z-axis to keep the wobbling down.
So what are you saying by that double rail? Even on FDM printers, having that dual axis or that dual Z rail, what that's going to allow is... See, I need to stop saying that. What that's going to do is create more stability when the machine is moving up and down. We're going to go ahead and kind of skip a little bit forward just because he is a little bit descriptive on it, but we'll skip about right here.
Feet down here do screw out, so if you need to level this, maybe your tabletop's not level, like I've got it sitting on this rubber mat, so...
That's one of the good things about SLA printers is, yes, you do have to level, but you don't have to be as meticulous and precise when you're leveling these, I believe.
The feet in the back are screwed out a little bit. Try to get this as level as I can. Now we're going to start leveling. Start by, let's make sure the build plate's nice and tight on there. We'll go ahead and loosen up.
All right, he's just kind of getting it set up real quick, so we're just going to go ahead and skip forward to you guys. Let's get to the good stuff here. We'll get to the part where he is pouring in the resin. And this resin is so cool, being that it is liquid-based. What is the resin? I'm not even sure what the liquid is made out of. I think they have different ones. But being that this is liquid-based, the color patterns are, or the color palette that you can choose from is crazy. You can get some that have like, you guys ever seen those drinks that have like the swirls and like the little flakes and all that? You can do all that with resin printers. You can get really cool colors with it.
Right there. Grabbing some resin. We're going to pour some resin in here.
But just know with these resin printers, because it is resin and it's heating up this liquid, which has relatively harsh chemicals until they're cured, you can't run this. You can. It's not recommended you run this just like in your bedroom like an FDM printer because it does have fumes.
This vat seems to hold.
Yeah, UV curing to make sure that they, I don't want to say solidify, but harden.
Roughly 500 milliliters. It's about a half of 1,000 gram bottle. I'm going to reinstall this cover. Just sets down on there like that.
All touchscreen, that's real nice.
Find your file. So I can't get you guys down here a little bit and so you can see that a little bit better.
We do need to 3D print some dragons for a giveaway. That would be cool. Alley Cat, welcome to the stream.
A little bit better lighting for the screen. It does have a picture display of your file. Just click on that. Hit print. And when this comes down all the way into the liquid, the resin it is, it'll tell you how much time is remaining on it. Like how long this print's going to take.
All right, so let's go ahead and skip forward. 9 hours later, there we go.
Well, the print is finally done. Let's see what it did.
And all of that lattice that you guys kind of see right there, they call that tree support. Pretty much right after, you don't want to cure it with that stuff on, but pretty much right after the print's done, you can start breaking that off. And depending on your settings, they break off pretty easily. That came up weird, but welcome, Margaret.
There it is. It's a 75 millimeter.
So it took 9 hours to create that, and you guys can't see right here. It would probably take longer on an FDM printer, so a standard filament printer, to do everything he just did, and it wouldn't be as detailed.
Miniature with a decorative base. It turned out beautiful. Can't hardly tell on the camera yet. We'll get it cleaned up and I'll show you the final product. Here is the final project. Nice 75mm miniature. Look at that detail. It printed great.
So as you get, it might be a little bit hard to see on here, but that's obviously like a tree limb, tree branch. But if you look at like the area surrounding, right underneath the tree branch. 1 second, guys. My wife is bringing me some water.
I don't want to be in it.
Come on, it's fine. She's so worried about being in it. There's so many minute details right there that you will not. I don't care how good of a 3D printer you have that's FDM, you will not get that detail.
So we can get a closer look at the finished product. Look at all those feather lines. I still have some cleanup to do, but
and you can, like, those little bumps, you can just use like an 800 grit sandpaper and it'll just sand right off.
I mean, it got everything.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and close that out for now, guys. But that is the Lagoo Saturn MSLA 3D printer. Right now, it is nearly $100 off. So if you guys have been looking into getting a 3D printer and you guys are completely fine with having a little bit less of a build volume, which is basically how big of a model you can do, definitely check that out. You guys will not be upset with it. I've done research on Lagoo, and they make really good 3D printers. Top of the line for their price range. What's the difference? Oh, what's the material cost between Chem and Filament? So the chemical, the resin, is on average a little bit more expensive, but 3D printing in and of itself is niche. Resin printing is even more niche, and that's why. I mean, there's more that goes into creating that resin than creating just the filament from an FDM printer. So it is on average a little bit more expensive. I'm not going to say like double the price or anything crazy like that, because it's not, but it is a little bit more expensive. I'd say like you would get, maybe for $20 you'd get 1 kilogram, and to get 1 kilogram of the resin it might cost like $25-30. But there's also varying levels of quality and different brands. So but yeah, on average a little bit more. How do you dispose the excess resin? So I would imagine more than likely try to get it into one of the containers that it came in. So if you have an empty bottle, just pour it back in there and just throw it away as normal. Don't quote me on that, but I imagine that's what goes on. But yeah, definitely check that out if you guys have been looking for a 3D printer. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream, and this is the EF EcoFlow Delta Max, and this thing is an insane beast of a power unit. I mean, this thing is crazy. Let's go ahead and jump in and look at the handsome guy's work. Whoever did this, I don't know who did this. Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this portable power station from EcoFlow. This is the EcoFlow Delta Max. Now, I have worked with numerous EcoFlow products in the past, and this is one of their highest end models that is available, and this thing is an absolute beast. And I say max because it definitely is max in all aspects of its build. It's so big that it actually has dual exhaust fans, so you can see here on the back side that it has fans to bring out some of that heat, and then on the other side it's going to have fans to bring. Real quick, I'm just going to ask this question and then you guys let me know if you guys do. Do any of you guys have a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5? My buddy has always played on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and he got permanently banned from playing on the PlayStation Network. Super weird. Permanently banned. Like, he might be banned just from Call of Duty, and normally when you get banned forever, it's because you cheated. You can't cheat on PlayStation, so maybe one of you guys in the chat might know what's going on. I have no idea how he got permanently banned from a game on PlayStation. In cooler air. And then also here on the bottom, you're going to notice that you have external power to extend the life of this with other units. And this does have a ton of charging capabilities. As you guys can see here, right here on the front panel, you're going to have 6 individually grounded AC outlets with X Boost, which is going to allow you to basically power small kitchen appliances and some larger kitchen appliances for quite a long time. And then down here at the bottom, you're going to have your standard 12-volt outlet that's going to allow you to charge this machine from your car or charge other machines that use that 12-volt outlet. On top, you have a ton of... That's one of the coolest things. So if you guys are like on your way to a road trip and you forgot to, or on your way to like a destination and you forgot to charge this, you can just charge this from your car while you're driving down the road, and then on the way back, charge it again after you've used it. And you basically have unlimited power time with this thing if you're driving a lot in your vehicle. Of different charging options. So on the left here, you actually have support for solar chargers, and that's going to allow you to basically keep this thing up and going no matter where you're at. So if you're camping, you can definitely keep this charged, and then you're going to have your standard 120-volt outlet and a little circuit breaker just in case anything goes wrong. Taking a look at the front panel here, likewise of all of their other machines, you're going to have some USB ports, but the cool thing about this one is you're actually going to have 2 USB-C 100 watt. To put that into perspective, most of your phones only charge at 25 watts, and these can output at 100, which is absolutely crazy. Turning on the screen right here, you're going to notice right there in the middle that we only have this charged to about 42%, and it's giving us an expected battery charging time of 83 hours. Now, that's obviously going to change when you plug something in, but just expected 83 hours on 42% charge is crazy. You can also see your input wattage and your output wattage right up there on the right side of the screen as well. And also one of the coolest things that EcoFlow does with all of their products is the app control of everything. So you can see right here, you can turn on and off X Boost mode. You can control all of the different power cycles for each of the charging components. You can see input whenever you're charging it. There's just a ton of features in this app that allow you to control it. And then also within the settings, there's a bunch of different things that you can control in here. So you're definitely going to be able to get this thing set up exactly how you want it. And one of my favorite things about this machine is just how many ports there are. So as you guys can see here, you have 6 ports. You can run things that are a standard 120-volt outlet while also charging your devices. This thing is so powerful, you can actually power a microwave. I feel like some people might not believe me. My favorite person with favorite name, Guillermo Sanchez. Wait. Carvajal. Hal. Yep. Yeah, the VIP badge. Oh, on Twitch. Yeah, Amazon needs to come out with some type of interactive chat, emoticons, stuff like that. Or some like interactive chat, just like Twitch has. All right, guys, so this is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger checking out the EcoFlow Delta Max. This is definitely a beast. I'm proud of this ending of a unit, and I highly recommend it. See you on the next video. All right, guys, so that was the EF EcoFlow Delta Max. I've said it before. I will say it over and over. This isn't something that I think you guys should want. I think it's something you guys need, whether it be that big old boy right there or one of their smaller models. You guys do not want to end up in a situation without power and not be able to connect with your loved ones. So that is the big boy, and that one can run your house basically for a long time and run pretty much anything you can think of. So if you want to protect yourself and your family and just kind of have that peace of mind, add it to the cart and check it out, guys. And thank you to EcoFlow for sponsoring that, by the way, and sending that to us. Love you so much. We're going to switch over to the next product. This is the Idonderdo. I think that's how you're saying it, or Idonderdo smartwatch. This is a video I did. This smartwatch for the price, $40, really surprised me. Let's go ahead and get that video played for you guys. Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Idonderdo Smartwatch. So this smartwatch is a very cost-effective smartwatch that comes with a lot of awesome built-in features that work really well, such as SMS alerts, heart rate monitor, even a little bit of GPS built into it through the app. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed. I sped up this video just so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me unbox it the whole time. So the first thing you're going to notice when you unbox this is you're going to get this little charging cable right here. It doesn't come with a charging block, and it looks like it uses a proprietary charging cable for this smartwatch itself. And then you are also going to get the user manual, which is pretty easy to follow, helps you get set up with the app. And then continuing on, you are obviously going to get the smartwatch itself, and that's going to be it for the you are VIP. All of you guys are VIPs. We just won't give you a badge unless you're like a real VIP, like Kevin Durant's mom. Unboxing. So this thing does come dead, so you're going to have to charge it to get it to work. And as you guys can see here, when you first start it up, you're going to have that home screen, messages screen, and then scrolling through to the top screen, you're going to have some settings right here. And one of the settings that I like about this, especially at the price range of this, is that you're actually able to choose from a few different watch faces, which is pretty nice. They all have their own unique design. We'll just go ahead and stick with the basic one right here. And then you can see here, you can actually manually adjust the brightness setting on the watch, so that's pretty cool. Scrolling down, you have off, reset, QR code, and some info on the watch. So now we're going to go ahead and put this on, and as you guys can see here, I have this set up and paired with the app and my phone. You can see heart rate, you can see the time right there on the screen. Let's go ahead and scroll through some of the screens that you can see right here. So there's messages with my wife right there. I'm still kind of learning it, that's why I'm kind of flicking in random directions. So right here, you're going to see steps taken. You can set different goals within inside of the app. It shows you calories burned, it shows your real-time heart rate, and it will also record trends over time, which is pretty cool that it does that too. And then also has built-in blood pressure monitor. Now, I'm not sure if 116/76 is good. I hope it is, but it's cool that you're able to do that. Scrolling forward on the screen, you're going to see that you have a blood oxygen reader. I'm not really getting a reading right now, so I'll probably have to do a little bit of more research on how that works. You get a sleep pattern right here that will kind of track your sleep and how much you're getting. You're going to get weather and music control all right here. So this smartwatch does come with a ton of built-in features, so I highly recommend it. I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, guys, so that was the Idonderdo smartwatch. Like I said before, it really surprised me with all the features that it had. I've seen other smartwatches that are way more expensive, double, triple the price, that didn't have some of the features that this had. App control worked really well. It was comfortable, and honestly, it kind of looks a little bit like an Apple Watch. Jennifer, welcome to the stream. But we're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream. This thing's going to expose me. This is the Vaughn Smart Scale. Vaughn makes really awesome products. Every single thing that I've tested from them has been amazing. And every single product they make all has like app control too, which is pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this scale. Now, this scale is not just your average run-of-the-mill scale. This scale has a ton of built-in features. As you can see through these electrodes right here, you're able to get a lot of data on your current health. So let's go ahead and get this thing going and show you guys what it does. So obviously, this scale is going to function as a normal scale. You do need to have it on a flat, hard surface in order for it to work. And as you guys can see right here, it does have my weight. I know I need to go to the gym, but if you pair this, what a nerd, I know, with the app, and then you basically take off your socks so it can read some of that data, whenever you step on this, it's going to give you a ton of data about your health. It does take a little bit longer than the average weighing cycle, but once you have that, you're going to see right here on the Vaughn Home Smart app, which is free, it's going to give you, I think that thing's 20 to 80 pounds too heavy. You all of this different data right here, such as your protein levels, and each one of these are expandable, so you can see more information on it and healthy levels you should be at. So as you can see right here, I am at a normal level of protein levels, and you have a ton of other features in here, as such as a trend feature that'll show you your weight gain or weight loss, muscle mass. Everything is built into this app, and it is super easy and user-friendly. So if you guys have been looking for a new scale and you guys are on a fitness journey, I highly recommend this one from Vaughn Home. All right, guys, so that was the Vaughn Smart Scale. Like I said, Vaughn makes really good products. At $25, I don't know of another. I truthfully don't know of another scale that has this many features in this price range and possibly even higher price range. So it's just a good scale to have in general. If you guys like having a scale around your house just to kind of monitor your weight, I definitely recommend this one. $25. You can get scales that don't have app control and features like that. So it's $19 right now. Yeah, $17. Math is hard. You can get scales that don't have any features like this. So definitely add that to the cart and get checked out with that thing. We're going to switch over to the next product on today's stream. I actually have a video recorded for you guys. It is just not uploaded yet. This is the Anker Apollo or Anker Nebula. Oh, I'm just saying I have a video recorded, but we're not playing a video. This one's going to be on hand. But yes, this is the Anker Nebula Apollo Wi-Fi Mini Projector. Another awesome company that we work with is Anker. And this is their projector line, is the Nebula. So this is the Apollo. As you guys can see right here, super, super, super small little projector, but this is a powerful projector. So this will actually output at a brightness of 200 ANSI, which is really acceptable for the price range and how small this is. I mean, if you guys can see, the sensor that's right here is not very big. So being that it projects at 200 ANSI is pretty cool. It's got 6-watt speaker on all sides right here. So you're definitely going to get like not surround sound, but you're going to get good sound out of this. This does have a compatibility of up to 100 inches, as you guys can see. Being able to carry this little guy around and project up to 100 inches pretty much wherever you're at is cool. If you're running this off of the battery, because it does have an internal battery, it's going to run upwards of 4 hours dependent on your brightness settings, if you guys are scrolling through the menus, anything like that. So there's definitely a ton of awesome little things in here on this. It is going to have touch control too, which is pretty cool. Up here on the top, whenever you turn this on, this little thing will kind of display, and you will have some capacitive touch on here to control this. Like I said, 200 ANSI. This runs off of Android 7.0, which is Android TV. It doesn't actually have like the phone app like an Android would, but it's going to have all the Android TV apps in here, so you're never going to have like a shortage of different types of streaming apps that you can play from. So yeah, this is definitely a really awesome little guy. As you guys can see here on the back, you have HDMI out or HDMI input. So if you want to set this up as like a third monitor and always have something casting to a screen, if you guys have a portable Blu-ray player, you can have that input right there. You're going to have your DC power in. You're going to have some controls on the back as well as power USB, so you can plug in a mouse or a keyboard if you want some like easier controls there. We'll go ahead and turn it on and just kind of show you guys. While it's turning on, I'll show you guys here on the bottom. You have this kind of rubber footing that's going to stop it from moving around if you just have it on your desk. You see, kind of hard for you guys to see, but I'm moving it and it's just budging my whole desk. You guys can probably see my camera shaking. As we have it on, you guys can see all the controls light up right there. So you can control everything there. You have your little tripod mount on the bottom, and it's just chugging away. I mean, it might be a little bit hard to see just because I have a bunch of lights on in my room, but this thing is a beast of a projector. At this price range, you're not going to beat this projector. And it's turning on. On the left, you're going to have your focus, so we can focus that up. And you have your Android interface and all that right there. So if you guys have been looking for a new projector to just carry around with you for whatever reason, if you just want a projector in your pocket at all times, definitely check this one out from Anker. Anker makes great products, and this is not an exception to that rule. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the next product, Jordan. Feeding the baby, but I'm here. Welcome, Brandon. I assume that's you because I think Jordan, the past few times I have tried to ask at this time, she was already asleep. Yeah, it is. It really is. I mean, it literally could fit in your pocket. Welcome, Sarah. How did you become an Amazon Live seller? I wouldn't call us sellers. I'd kind of call us influencers. We don't sell anything. But the way we got into it is Mr. Dragon Blogger. He's the guy moderating in the chat. He started Dragon Blogger as a blog in roughly 2008, I believe. And that was literally just him blogging his thoughts. And then he got into some small time. He got into kind of some small time product reviews, just doing really random stuff that he had already bought. And over time, we just kind of grew and made some partnerships with companies, and kind of built up our brand reputation and our brand contact base. And then we haven't fully migrated from YouTube, but we got up to roughly around 30,000 subscribers. And in order to become an Amazon influencer, you have to have 2,000 subscribers, followers, on a separate social media account, and then you can apply. And that's basically how we did it. But yeah, we're just ultimately, the reason why we're here is because we like showcasing awesome products and showcasing awesome deals that you guys can get and doing giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, we're giving away a Nintendo Switch OLED. We're also giving away a Quinn neck massager. And during this stream, we're giving away a $5 Amazon gift card. And lastly, on Monday, we are giving away a ton of stuff on our Mega Memorial Day. So maybe that was too long of an answer, Sarah, but I mean, I can't really simplify it more than that. But if you're interested in us, just go ahead and hit that follow button. We just have a good time around here, give away stuff, and just hang out with you guys. But we're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream, and this is the Trifo Robotic Vacuum Cleaner. They call this one the Emee, I believe. Yes, this one is called the Emee, and this one is specifically designed for homes that have pets. It actually works very, very well. Still have it set up to this day. I have like 2 robot vacuums set up going. Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this. You're still showing up as Jordan. Yeah. Sadie comes in here and talks on my account, and we changed it to Nate and Sadie, but it didn't. Sometimes you just have to mess around with it. Guys, $130 right now. This is $70 off. If you guys have pets and you're tired of dealing with hair or vacuuming all the time, this thing works super well. And $70 off is crazy. This absolutely awesome robot pet vacuum from Trifo. So now this might not be your average run-of-the-mill robot vacuum. I know you guys have seen these everywhere. This one actually is designed for pets and having pet hair in mind. And the reason it does this is it does have quite a bit larger of a collection bin than most of the ones that I have seen or used out there. And this also has doubled the suction strength of most of your absolute top of the line vacuums. Taking a look at the bottom here, you're going to notice that you have these off-roading tires, which actually kind of aren't necessarily off-roading, but they do go up and down for different terrain surfaces. And then also on the bottom, you're going to notice here that instead of just these, I'll have Mr. Dragon Blogger drop that in the chat for you. 3 bristles, you're also going to have internal bristles, and that's just going to give you more coverage area and make sure you get everything up off of the carpet. Getting this set up was super easy. Real quick, Justin, I got these today at Walmart. There are UFC Panini. I'm going to tell you exactly so you can see if maybe we could add it to the carousel. We'll do kind of like a live unboxing on these. This is the UFC 2022 Panini, spelled just like Panini Don Russ. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry if I led you guys to believe we're doing a giveaway. It looks like we are not. But yeah, Justin, if you can see this and you want to add it to the stream, we can do that. All you have to do is download the Trifo app and pair your device with it. Once you have that paired, there's really nothing left to do. But once you load into the app, it is very, very, very simple to use, and it does have Amazon Alexa compatibility. You can see the mapping of everything, the remaining battery life, the cleaning square footage area. You can change the suction strength as well as a ton of other settings, as you can see right here. So the app is definitely super simple to use, and there's no guesswork to it, which is just a really nice feature that you don't have to try to figure this thing out. So we found Emma a nice little home right here, as you can see, and then once you hit start, you're going to notice that the bristles will start to move, and then away it goes. And honestly, one of the things that I really like about this is its directional patterning. It does a really good job of figuring out where it can and cannot go, and it's very accurate in doing so. I've used others that aren't as accurate, and as you can see here, this also has quite a bit of suction strength. As you can see all across my carpet, you got those nice carpet lines which just look really nice. Now, while this might not move as fast as some other vacuums I have used, I actually see that as a plus because it's giving it more time over the surface area that you're cleaning for it to pick everything up. And honestly, I really like this shot. All I had to do was just put my camera right up here on top. So yeah, guys, this is an absolutely great robot vacuum, which, like I said, also has a mopping feature. So if you guys have been looking for a new robot vacuum, I highly recommend this one. It's a great price, and I think you guys will be very happy with it. I'll see you guys on the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys on the next video, and I hope hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, definitely check that out. $70 off is a crazy deal. It's a crazy deal at $200. So being that you can pick this up for $130, you can't go wrong with it if you have pets. Thing's a beast. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the next product, and I never thought I would call a vacuum a beast. 1 second, just responding to. Oh wait. All right. Anyways, yeah, Justin, I'm just gonna talk in here because I cannot multitask. So the two that you sent me are completely wrong, and the one on the last one that you sent me is a hobby box. These are blaster boxes, so this is not the same thing. Yeah, the blaster box comes with 15 cards per pack and 6 cards per pack. Or no, 15 packs per box and 16. Yeah, ignore it. Anyways, we're going to switch over to the next product, and this is going to be the Fika Air Fryer. This thing looks really cool. Let's go ahead and load this up. It'll probably become available eventually on Amazon. I don't think they have, like, I don't think Panini themselves does a direct store. I think it's all resellers. That looks like it might be it, Justin.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at the Fika 7-in-1 air fryer, or small little portable oven, guys. This literally can do so many things. It is a 21-quart air fryer, but it can do more than air fry. This is a 1700-watt version. Guys, this can do toast, air fry, broil, warm, bake, or rotisserie. You have all these options, and if you guys want to do toasting over here, of course, you guys can go anywhere from light to dark, where they have the adjustment. You just set the adjustment for toast right here, and you're good to go. And it's a timer, so you'll hear it count down, of course. Now, I'm going to backtrack it so we don't hear it. You guys will hear it ding. Now, over here you have air fry, broil, warm, bake, rotisserie. Then you have the star bake and toast, of course, guys. Just change it to what you need. Of course, we're going to use bake, right? Then you have your temperature gauge anywhere from off all the way up to 450 degrees. Then you have your timer anywhere from 0 to 60 minutes. I wish it was a digital timer, but it's not, so that's the way you got to go with that. Now, if you guys give me 1 second. Okay, now the cool...
He doesn't cook potatoes? What a loser.
Thing about this is, guys, also it has convection bake, which is the star one. So what the convection bake does is it actually adds a different fan. It actually helps convection bake into this. Now the cool thing is it does come with a lot of pieces, guys, including the tray removal tool. You have your rotisserie removal tool, which is great. Nice large rotisserie removal tool. Then you have your spick for the rotisserie, guys. Right here, you grab these pieces right just like this. You set it on. Now you'll have to adjust this thumb screw right here, guys, right? So to do this, just remove the thumb screw. But first, spear whatever meat you're going to use. Then pull the thumb screw through. Now we'll have to go a little more. Bring it in, set it up, and then you are on. Same with the other side. Then you set it in here, guys. Open your door. Right in here, there is... Oh, well, I
go ahead and skip through this a little bit, guys. Looks like you guys get quite a few different trays. You look like I have a ton of controls on there. Oh, they send you a little recipe book too in the user manual. And he's actually cooking. So let's go ahead and get to the point where he cooks it. And I want to start it about right there. Here we go.
We're going to slide these into the middle rack. We're going to close the door. We're going to do like 16 minutes right now. Now, of course, I got crumbs all over the counter. Guys, we are sitting here. We are cooking. I will be back when this is done. Give me a few minutes, guys. Okay, guys, it is about done, and I'm pretty sure these are cooked. We're going to just power it down, of course, right? We're done. We're going to turn the temp all the way to off because we do not want that on. We're going to drop this door, and I can hear these bad boys already sizzling. So we're going to pull these out.
He somehow added more syllables to the word sizzling than sizzling. That's amazing. Quote that. Who can quote that?
while being very careful. Then we're going to shut the door, right? And hopefully you guys can see these nice golden chicken strips. I'm going to...
Those look super good.
Set it down. Hopefully you guys can hear that. We're going to move this back. Now remember guys, this is hot. Be careful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change views so you can actually see this food. So give me 1 second and we will adjust your view.
I felt that busy. I felt that on a spiritual level. Yeah, I'm definitely, as soon as I get off this stream, I'm going to be finding something to eat.
Downwards to the actual chicken strips. Now, since we are done, we are cooked, what do we got to do, right? Let's grab one of these bad boys. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Hopefully you guys can see that. Nice, crispy, very well done. This Fika 7-in-1 air fryer and convection oven, guys, is just amazing.
All right, guys, so that was the Fika Air Fryer Toaster Oven. They call it, this is the XL 21 quarts. That is an insane capacity. If you guys have been looking for a new air fryer that's kind of like in that form factor, more of a oven-based or an oven form factor, definitely check that one out. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream. But while I'm loading this video up for you guys, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that we're giving away a Nintendo Switch OLED. Anybody that is not a Dragon Blogger member or a Dragon Blogger family member can enter. Anybody do it. Go ahead and get entered for that Tater Nate for a reason. We haven't done anything potatoes in a while. But go ahead and get entered to win that Nintendo Switch OLED or the Quinier neck massager. Yeah, we're going to take a look at this Brytech stick vac now. I really need this for my arepas. I probably didn't say that right. Yeah, Vicky, that does sound good. And I'm not even an asparagus. That's my new that's gonna be my new astrology sign, an asparagus. Anything I do wrong, oops, I'm an asparagus, sorry.
James here with a quick showcase of a new product, guys. This is from Brytech. This is their 2-in-1 stick vacuum, guys. This is a rechargeable vacuum with 23 kPa suction power. Does have a motorized head. Does come with multiple pin pieces for this, guys. It does have the 25.2 volt, 2000 milliamp lithium battery with the HEPA filters. Now, they claim on the box about 50 minutes of running time, but I think you'll probably get around 36 on low settings. Now, this vacuum actually has multiple settings of power, so you can go from low, medium, or high, which is very cool. Not a lot of them have that. Now, we're going to pop this open and start giving you guys a quick look at this. Now, this is a white and blue version. If you need the instructions, right here's the instructions. Here is your extension wand. And I actually love the coloration. This will be your connecting pieces, guys. So if you need to extend it out, just like that, has the built-in extension. I love that it comes like that. Nice and compact. You can adjust it down. Now you have your crevice tool. This tool is good for getting in between your cushions or like your heater vents and stuff like that. Great little tool. Then we have your motorized carpet wheel piece. Now, as you guys see, this is actually a fully style, like it doesn't have separate hairs, so it should not let hair wind up and catch in it or anything like that.
Rinse off my face.
Nice, and actually it feels really cool. That's different than most of them I've ever felt. Now, the cool part is this is motorized, guys, so it will turn by itself. Does have 4 LEDs on the front that will light up. Plus,
I think I know why on my Monday stream I got lightheaded at the end of the stream, and this one a little bit. The medicine I take makes me not hungry. I don't know if any of you guys ever deal with medicine like that, but it kills my appetite. But if you don't eat, then obviously you get lightheaded.
you have your swivel head angling piece there, which if you want, just, connect it to your wand piece, just like that, and you're good to go. Now, we're going to keep going. You have your standard wall brick to charge it, of course, guys. Then you have the device itself, plus another...
I'm going to go ahead and switch forward a little bit in this video. I'm going to kind of try to freeze frame it on the setup, as you guys can see. He's just kind of connecting all the parts together, it looks like. Oh, I feel much better after I rinse that cold water on my face. And there we go. Looks like he's getting to the cleaning.
Full thing of rice. We're going to actually do stuff that my wife hates. And that's we're going to spill stuff all over the floor, just like this. Bunch of rice, right? You guys can...
What a sin. Guys, I love potatoes, but I also love white rice too. Oh my gosh. Potatoes and rice is like... Steak, potatoes, and rice is one of my favorite meals ever. Ever. Even if there's a fire.
See it? Hopefully you guys can see this. Now, the worst part is if you have rice and you just want to give you a better viewing angle right here, we have a bunch of rice down here. You know, bare feet. We're just going to grind it in.
Somebody stop this man. He is pure violence. Look at this. He just poured 3 cups of rice on the floor. Now he's smashing it in with his bare feet. What is going on? What is this? What are our streams turning into?
Into the floor. Normally wouldn't do that with bare feet, but since I ain't saving the rice, whatever. Grab the vacuum, guys. Pull the...
Vicky, I definitely feel that. Yeah, a lot of people will switch from like vegetable oil. Obviously, vegetable oils have their benefits when it comes to cooking. I mean, like frying in vegetable oil can get you more of the fried food flavor. A lot of people switch to olive oil as an alternative, which isn't bad. But one thing I can recommend to people, if you guys want a healthier alternative, a lot of people don't know, but grapeseed oil is one of the best oils you can use when it comes to cooking and frying. Peanut oil, even, it's a little bit more fattier than grapeseed oil, but definitely check out grapeseed oil if you're just for some reason looking at new oils. I don't know. Does that make sense? Smash foot rice approved.
Pull the trigger, turn it on. We're going to start sucking this up. And this is on low. Now, as you guys know, rice will actually bounce around, so you will actually have to probably go over it. Let's turn it on. Let's go high.
I really can't talk too much on him because whenever I was testing out a car vacuum, I don't remember exactly which one it was, I poured sugar all over my desk, and it was terrible. It was way worse than what he's dealing with now.
Wow, that's got a good amount of suction, but wait.
Yeah, so it made the product look like it wasn't doing a good job, but I picked a terrible substance to showcase the vacuum.
Wait a minute. Let's add some more length to this.
That actually works really, really well. Like super well. At $129, I don't know if there's a clippable coupon. It seems like I never know when they're going to be there, but at $130, you guys are getting a super portable, looks like very simple to use vacuum that, I mean, it's getting up all that rice. And he has a good point. Rice does bounce around. It's kind of hard to vacuum up, and that thing's making quick work of it. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream, guys. This is, I do have a video for this, and it's going to be just like on Wednesday. It might have been Monday that I did this, but I do have a video that I'm going to play for you guys. The very second I click, it's going to start playing, and we're going to do that. 3, 2, 1, now. Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome meeting capsule from a company called Emee. Now, this thing is super awesome and has a ton of awesome features built into it. It has a Red Dot Design Award nomination, and it won in 2021. It has a bunch of different modes built into it, but let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that this comes with, and then we will test this out inside of its software. So unboxing this, the first thing you're going to notice right here is we got an empty box right there. Pretty nice, stable packaging, and then opening this box, you're going to get a few of your accessories on the inside right here. So the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to get a user manual. I highly recommend using that because it has a ton of awesome and helpful information. And then you're going to get your extra long braided USB-C cable to plug this in and interface with your computer. And then you are going to get your AC adapter and remote. Now, I'm not going over the remote just because it's not going to really show everything that I show inside of the program. And then you're, of course, going to get the unit itself. It has this aluminum housing with this speaker that surrounds the entire body of the machine. It looks super cool. Taking a look on the back side right here, you can see that you have all of the controls. So you have mode selectors, lockout, you can mute your microphone. This is where you're able to plug it into your computer. plug it into external speakers and plug in power. And on the bottom, you're going to have this anti-movement rubber padding, and you're going to get your 1/4-inch tripod adapter so you can hook this up to your tripod. Let's check it out, the program. All right, guys, so now we are here inside of the program, as you guys can see, with the Emee hooked up to my computer. So we're going to go ahead and show you some of the features that are inside of this webcam, conference camera, whatever you want to call it. So what you're going to notice right up here, you're going to have a bunch of different options. So you can release screen to make this a completely detached screen from the main program. You're going to have different modes and options where you can turn off the camera. So as you guys can see here, when you turn off the camera, this is what it will appear to other people that are on the other end of your conference call. You can also mute the mic. We are not using the mic in this video. You have anti-flicker options here. You have zoom options. Right now we are in classic mode. So as you guys can see here, excuse my dirty room, but we have a pretty wide view. We can switch to other modes right here. So we can go spotlight mode, which it will zoom in on one person that is speaking. Now continuing on, this is in private mode. Now all of these modes are controllable through the remote, so you don't have to use the software to do this. But as you can see here, the in private mode is basically just turning off the camera and the microphone for complete discretion with your conversations. Now we move to collaboration mode. So what this is going to do is basically allow the camera to focus in on multiple people at the same time. Now I am only one person speaking, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and turn this. And so when I start speaking here, what you're going to notice is it's going to pull me into a frame. Now, if there was another person talking, it would automatically pull that in. And it's trying to actually pull in multiple people here because it's seeing my screen. So we'll go ahead and rotate this. And we will switch to the speech mode. So now what speech mode is going to do is it's going to center whoever is speaking, but one person at a time. So as you guys can see here, it focused me directly. But what we're going to do is go ahead and turn this around. And if I start speaking, microphone check, mic check, 1 2 1 2, it's going to focus on just me. And then once I stop speaking, say there's another person in the room, I will simulate that by just basically turning this. As you guys can see here, it focused on the person talking again. We're going to go ahead and switch back real quick to the classic mode. So we are now in the classic mode. And as I said before, there are a ton of options for each individual mode. All right, so I'm just going to cut that short because I'm just basically, I don't want to explain it twice. But yeah, guys, so this is the Emee video conference camera. I've said it before. I'm going to sound like a broken record if you guys have heard me say this before. This is super crazy when it comes to a webcam. You can use it as a normal webcam with that wide angle lens if you want to be kind of unique. But if you guys own a business or you guys know your boss is looking for something, definitely put this in his ear. It works super well, very easy to set up right out of the box, and I highly recommend this. And it has a $100 clippable coupon. So definitely check that out, guys. We're going to switch over to the next product in today's stream, and this is the white noise sound machine for adults. I don't know why they added the little adult thing, but I mean, you could use it for whatever. And this is from a company called Big Red Rooster. I've never seen that product. So let's go ahead and load up this video for you guys. I won't hear it because I took my headset off.
Today we're taking a quick look at a new white noise machine, guys. This is from Big Red Rooster, guys. This is their 6th sound white noise machine. Now this does do volume up and down, does have timers, guys, and 6 sounds. Of course, you have white noise, ocean, rain, summer night, thunder, and brook. But let's pop it open and give you guys your first look at what comes in this, and then we'll show you guys how it sounds. So the first thing is you have a little indication of how to use it. Pretty much self-explanatory, guys. Then you have your well, it's not a standard wall brick. It's actually USB to the standard style DC5, but USB. I like that. Don't need a cord, but they do give you the wall brick if you need the wall brick, guys. Then you have the sound machine itself, and I actually kind of like this. It's this nice, small, little device, and it looks like it does work off of AA's if you want AA's, guys. So you can actually use this off AA's. That's cool that they add that, so it makes it more portable. Super light. You have your speaker up here. Then up here, guys, you have all your buttons. You have your rain, brook, Thunder, Summer Night, Ocean, and White Noise. Power, timer, 15:30.
I'm going to go ahead and skip forward a little bit for you guys. Here we go.
Instantly. I will turn the volume down. Let's see how well that works. Volume works easy, guys. Let's do the rain. There's just rain, and we'll go turn that up. The brook. Thunder. White noise. White noise is rather loud. Let's do the ocean. Waves crashing on the ocean. That's pretty cool. Summer night, just outside sounds. Guys, simple, easy. Let's turn that down. Let's hit the timer. Of course, guys, just hit the timer. It lights up green. You are good to go. So, very easy, very simple, guys. Again, this is the sound machine from Big Red Rooster with 6 sounds if you guys need that. Thanks for checking out this quick little video, and have a great day.
All right, guys. Thank you to James for checking out that. If you guys have been chasing the Big Red Rooster, and you guys need a new white noise sound machine, that one looks like it's super awesome. Really good price too at $24.97, so check that out. Add it to the cart if you guys are interested. We're going to switch over now to the next product in today's stream, and this is going to be from another company that we've worked a lot with, and this is the Govi smart plug. It looks like it comes in a 2-pack. These smart plugs are so awesome. They can just add so much functionality to your home.
I'm here showcasing the Govi Smart Plug 2-pack. What you get here is plugs that you can put in the wall that connect to your phone via Bluetooth app, and you can use your app to turn them on and off or set timers. All you have to do is simply plug it in. You'll see the little blue light on the side. There's a tiny button on the side. You press the button when you're inside the app. And
Hello, Donab. Welcome.
it tells you to, and that's how you pair it with your Govi app. Real simple. You get 2 in the pack, and they're easy to pair. Once you get set up and you pair it in the app, in this case I have my light bulb set on it, simply press the on-off button on the right in the app, and you can see it just shuts on and off the light. Really easy to do. Happens almost immediately. This is great for if you don't have your light on a plug that's tied to a switch, or you want to shut it off remotely. You can also set timers so it goes on and off at specific times during the day. You like the way you could have it go on or off for a set period of time. Like say you want to just run for an hour and a half and then shut off, you could do that as well. This is just a really good option to help manage lights in your room, manage fans in your room remotely with your mobile app without having to have everything tied to a switch that's maybe next to your door as you leave the room. This allows you to manage everything remotely.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, guys. My bad. That is I was completely spaced out looking at messages. But yes, that is the. I am terribly sorry. That was the Govi Wi-Fi smart plug. Like I said before, these smart plugs, they add so much functionality to your house. You can anything that you wouldn't normally to be able to voice control or app control. If you plug this into it, 99% of products are going to turn into a smart product. Yeah, definitely check that out. Govi makes really great products. We're going to switch over to the next product, and this is the Shinewell leg massager. Massager? Massager. Let me go ahead and get this video loaded up for you guys. And start making fun of me when I do stuff like that. Correct me.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Shinewell. This is their air compression leg massager. Now this does 3 massage modes. 3 air pressure intensities and 2 levels of heating, which is very cool. And it also has 2 extenders for that.
We're just going to go ahead and jump forward in this video and get to the point when he uses it. So it looks like we are on the remote now. Looks like a very in-depth remote.
And the sensitivity over here, guys, we can actually change modes. Then we go from sequence to circulation.
They really do. I mean, smart home in general kind of makes you lazy. I mean, everything's so automated, but it's also very beneficial too.
Circulation to whole legs. Intensity, we can go from minimum to mild or to max. Then we can also change the heat level to minimum and to max, which is very cool. Now you guys should be hearing that, right? That is because it's open. Now we're going to grab one of these leg wraps. Of course, here we go. Nice, large leg wrap, Velcro style, guys. Then you have the hoses. The hose is actually labeled. It says,
you can't figure out how to get Alexa to work from iPhone home screen. I don't want to open the app just to do the voice commands. I don't think you can, Justin. I don't think that's an option.
Up, so make sure to plug that in properly. To do this, guys, we're going to actually change views so you can actually see me put this on. So you guys give me a second, we'll change views. Okay, guys, now we're over here. We're going to unstrap this, right? Completely, just like that. Then we're going to grab our leg, put our foot in this, make sure it's in properly, just like that. We're going to strap it around and Velcro it up. Same with the bottom. All the way Velcro. Then we're going to grab the hose. Then we're going to plug this in upside, just like that, guys, right? We're going to turn it on. We're going to grab heat. We're going to turn heat on high. We're going to go intensity high. We're going to do the whole leg massage. That actually feels kind of good. You can feel it compressing in, getting tighter, letting go, tighter, letting go. I like that. Let's try sequence. Let's do max intensity. Wow, that feels really good. I can actually feel it going. Ooh, you can hear it going up. It's still filling up, guys. Now, to make this work better, guys, of course, plug both of them in because you do have an open air line back here. But I had my finger blocking it on purpose just to make sure the air was not escaping. But works well. Again, guys, this is the Shinewell full leg air massager. Thanks for checking out this video and have a great one.
All right, guys, so that was the Shinewell leg massager. If you guys have aches, or even if you don't have aches, if your guys' feet are just tired or your legs are tired at the end of the day, definitely check those out. Stuff like that really helps. I've reviewed some leg massagers, almost directly or just like that. They really do work. They feel really great, and this one even has heat. So definitely check that out if you guys are interested. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product, and this is the Air My Fun Kids Bounce House. This looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and load this up. I wonder who did this. I'm going to assume Demetrius, but maybe not. Nope, that is not Demetrius. Merrill. There we go.
The Air My Fun Jumping Castle. And
oh, are you related to Merrill?
slide. Great thing about this, it includes the blower. I'm gonna get this opened up, spread out.
Oh, you just had to get a new lawnmower? Yeah. We have a lawnmower, but we have people that come and mow our lawn. The lawnmower I bought, it was the cheapest one I could buy at the time at the hardware store. It's like $140 from a brand that I don't think anybody's ever heard of, and surprisingly it's lasted. I mean, I haven't used it a lot, but yeah.
Right back. Alright, got this box open. We've got some grounding spikes. We have the main body. Oh, this is I guess a carrying bag.
Being that he's your wife's brother, I'm surprised he never got into this quicker.
The main body of the jumping house. And an included air blower. Alright, I'm gonna get this spread out, and then we're gonna fill this up. Alright, now that I got this spread out, I'm going to run around the perimeter and apply these ground spikes to each of those corners, and a few of these spikes to the main blower to make sure nothing goes away once the wind gets a hold of it. Alright, we're back here at the back of the device. This is the blower. I'm going to attach this sleeve to the blower that I have anchored to the ground. And just a quick bow tie of this off. Let's get this fired up. So that gets started.
Yeah, I have one brother and two sisters.
Move back over here. We'll get a better look at it. And that airs up obscenely fast. Alright, I need to back up a bit. That is bigger than I thought. Only one thing remains. This way! Run, 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 run!
Can I take off my shoes?
Yep.
I found the house! Found the house! Found the house! Found the house!
My fun air.
I don't know. I used to love bouncy houses when I was a kid. I was like a crackhead over them. I don't care if I wasn't invited to the event. If I saw a bouncy house, I would go.
This is so fun!
All right, guys. So that was the Air My Fun Kids Bounce House. Looks like it's a really good price, and it looks like it's really good quality. I didn't do the review of it, but from Merle's video, looks super easy to set up and high quality. If you guys have, children, toddlers, or anything like that you think would like this, this would be a great this would be a great present, because being able to just air up a bouncy house at home for just $200, I mean, that's awesome. You really can't beat that. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the second to last product in today's stream. This is going to be the Hertzco Bristle Brush for dogs and cats. So let's go ahead and get that video loaded up for you guys. And then we're going to do something that I'm excited about. We're going to open up some cards. And Brandon, if you're still in the chat, which is Jordan Harris, let me know, because I will FaceTime you when we unbox one of them, but we're going to be unboxing one of them live. Oh, that is the same video. I didn't even put it in. Okay, hold on. There it is. Now we'll actually watch the right video this time.
Hey guys, I'm Dear. I'm going to be showing you all another pet brush here. This is great for cats and dogs. So the nice part about this is it has the nice fur bristles on the end that are super, super comfy. They're super relaxing for your animal. And when you use them, you can use them on thick, wiry, or curly hair, on long, medium, or short hair.
That is the most elaborate, or not elaborate, but that is the most dramatic yawn I've ever seen from a dog. Watch the dog's yawn.
You can use them on thick, wiry, or curly hair, on long, medium, or short hair. The bristles are nice and soft, so you don't have to worry about any of that irritating your animal's skin. So if you've got an animal with sensitive skin, this would be a good option for you. But what do you say?
No, he's like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. I can't help it. I seriously cannot help it. If there's a dog in a video, or if there's a dog in real life, I will, and I don't care if I don't know you at all, I will talk to your dog in a baby voice. I'm sorry, it's going to happen.
His hair isn't necessarily wiry, but it is.
Because, I mean, think about it. You're borderline psychopath if you see a dog come up to you, or a dog comes up to you, or you go up to a dog and you just talk to it normal. You're a psychopath. I'm sorry. don't mean to offend anybody, but you're psychotic. If you go up to a dog and you say things that you would normally say to a dog in a baby voice, but you say it normally, like, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. That is a really good boy. Oh, you like those scratches? Yeah, that's good. See, I can't. See, it naturally just came out. Like, you can't talk to a dog normally. You can't. It doesn't work that way. If you do it, seek help.
Is thicker, where he's a German Shepherd Black Lab. He gets this very thick undercoat.
It really is. It really is. I don't know why humans do that. It's funny because I actually did a little bit of research on this in high school, and we've always done it. Like humans, we've always done that with like babies.
Underneath this nice little lab overcoat that is super water repellent, which is so fun during bath time. So keeping him nice and brushed out helps a lot. It helps keep him nice and tidy. Yes, we get big scritches, but he's super light.
Like right now, while I'm just watching this, and a lot of people, and I'm assuming you guys do too, when you're petting your dog, not everyone does this, you're petting your dog or your cat, you will kind of narrate, or you'll narrate what you think they might be saying in a baby voice. So like you'll pet the dog and be like, "Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, head scritches, head scratches." Yeah, it's it's what I do. You have to.
Any brush that he likes, I genuinely recommend, just because, you know, he can be a little persnickety with his brushes. Who can't? So can Ori.
Look at the cat coming up here. Oh, are we petting the dog? We're petting the dog, man? All right. Yeah.
Thank you. You have completed the grooming process.
It's nice to have a cat brush, too.
It is so good to have a cat brush on top. So if you can get a...
Yeah, the cat, Justin. But yeah, no, I guess, yeah, the high pitches, that's probably what it is. Yeah, the cat comes up and was like, "Oh, we're taking care of the dog, man. Awesome."
Cat brush in addition to this would highly recommend. But this is a super nice brush. The nice soft bristles are really useful, and it's very versatile. You can use it on long hair, short hair, but it's primarily used for wavy or thick haired dogs. So if you've got an animal with wavy or thick hair, wiry hair, this...
The whole time she's talking about the brush, the cat's just going in on cleaning this dog right now. This dog looks like he lives the most lavish life possible. But yeah, so that is the Hertzko bristle brush for dogs and cats. And obviously you can see, I mean, it's like in unison with the cat licking its head, that thing put that dog to sleep. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the last product in today's stream. It's kind of, we just kind of did this on a whim. This is a very, very specific product, niche product. So this company, Panini, they've been around for a while, and they make trading cards. They make trading cards for pretty much any sport you can think of. NHL, the MLB. They make trading cards for the NFL, NBA, even Formula One racing. And recently, within the past year, they started making cards for MMA fighters, UFC fighters. And they've had a few different versions so far, but this is Don Russ. So Panini is the people that made these, and Don Russ is a version of those cards, which is some of my favorite. So I was actually at Walmart today, and I saw that they had put these in stock, which is very, very rare because scalpers, believe it or not, I don't know if any of you guys know anything about this, so I'm going to teach you a little bit just as my last little nod to you guys on this stream. Scalpers are scalping these at insane prices. So a blaster box, which is what this is right here, as you guys can see, it's just a blaster box. It comes with 15 cards per pack, and it comes with 6 packs per box. So scalpers are buying these because it's so in demand, and trading cards really became in demand higher whenever COVID first popped off. People wanted hobbies, and so trading cards got really popular again, and they never really stopped being scalped. So people are buying these. They're backdooring them in like stores like Walmart or Target, where they know the vendor, and they're just buying them from them directly. So seeing these today, I bought one. I opened it, and there was actually some cards in here that they're called numbered cards, which means if it says like 5 out of 15, that means you got one of the cards there's only 15 of those in the world. I actually pulled a card earlier that was 5 out of 15, like I said, with an autograph on it from the fighter. So I have an autograph card that is one of only 15 in the world. So I bought a couple boxes. We're going to unbox one of these for you guys live today. I don't know if any of you guys at all are UFC fans, but we're going to go ahead and get this unboxed, and we will go through the cards and see if we can pull anything cool. I mean, you guys might be super bored with this, but there's actually really cool cards and stuff that you can pull in here. You can get signatures from the actual fighter where they held it in their hand, held the card that's in these packs in their hand. There's variation cards. So there's base cards, which is what I'll show you guys in here. Yep. So there's base cards in here, and I will show you guys what base cards look like, and then I'll show you what the variation cards look like. On average, you're always going to get variations. You're not always going to get autograph cards or numbered cards, but let's see what we go ahead and pull. So we will go ahead and pull these out, and these are big old fat packs right here too. I'm super excited. I love this. Brandon loves this too. We collected NFL cards for a long time, and the value of some of these cards, guys, I'm not even kidding you. I spent $20 on a blaster box like this, but instead of UFC, it was the NFL. I spent $20 on the box. I pulled a card that was in such high demand, I ended up selling it for $650. And that's a cheap in-demand card. Some of these cards go for $10, $20, $15, $50, $100,000 easily. So there's always that slim opportunity. And with UFC being new, the guy that we want to look out for, guys, listen, if you guys are paying any attention right now. So when we open these packs, the guy we want to look out for is this guy right here. Khamzat Chimaev. He's an up-and-coming prospect in the UFC, and he is very, very good. He's a very good fighter. And so if we can find a good variation card of him, or a numbered card, or an autograph card, you guys will see me get very excited, because it will be worth quite a bit of money. Now, if it's a base card of him, which means they just mass print them, then it won't be really worth anything, maybe $2 or $3. But we're going to go ahead and see what we get. So I don't know if you guys want me to, but I will kind of just go like this. So we got a Charles Oliveira. He was the lightweight champion. That's a base card. That's what a base card looks like. We have Alexander Pantoja. He's a good fighter. We have Islam I can't ever pronounce his name, but this guy's name is Islam. He's a very good fighter as well. This guy's really good too. Zabit Magomed Sharipov. There's a big influx of people from Russia that are coming in and fighting in the UFC now that are very, very, very good fighters. That's why some of these sound pretty crazy. This is Sean O'Malley. So Sean O'Malley's a good fighter too. He fights at a really low weight division, 135 pounds. I cannot pronounce that. I've never even seen this guy. But as you guys can see, there's a little bit of a difference here. So compare that to this card, or maybe they all have it. Let me make sure before I tell you guys they don't. Okay, never mind. There is no difference. So we got that card. This is cool. So this is a rated rookie card. So what a rated rookie card is, this is a variation, as you guys can see right here. So this is rated rookie, and this guy is actually an up-and-coming fighter. So within their first year of being in the UFC and being a fighter, a rated rookie is basically going to mean that they're a very, very highly sought after or very highly praised fighter. So a rated rookie card is really good. This is Patti Pimblet. This guy is from Wales, and he is a character. Do some research on Patti Pimblet, guys. He's actually a really cool guy. He's funny. So most fighters, they stay in shape, like relatively good shape between their fights. But he does. This guy, he gets fat in between, because he says, I like abs, but I also like food. So in between fights, he gets big. This is Holly Holm. That's just another variation right there. A lot of you guys, if you do watch UFC, she's the girl that knocked out Ronda Rousey. This is a super, super awesome card. This is probably a $50 card. So this is Zhang Wei Li. And so one of the cool things about this, as you guys can see here, so this is a variation. This is called the Octagon Marvels. Zhang Wei Li was the first Chinese champion in UFC history. She was the first Chinese champion between women and males ever. And I just got a really cool variation card from her. And as you guys can see here, that is super, super cool. I usually have sleeves that I put in cards like this in, but they're in my closet, so we'll just go ahead and set that down. Justin, let me know if I'm taking too long and if I need to speed it up. I'm kind of nerding out right now. And then we just have a few other non-numbered base cards right here. So Alexander Gustafsson, great fighter. He's kind of on his way out the door. Darren Till, another guy from Wales. That guy is a beast. And Volkan Oezdemir, he was a good fighter as well. But yeah, I'm just nerding out, guys. So if you guys get bored and you guys want me to wrap up the stream, this wasn't even in the original plan for the stream. But if you guys get bored, let me know. I'm nerding out hard right now. No, it's okay. You guys don't have to relate, but if you guys want me to be done, I can be done. We have Robbie Lawler here. He's been fighting for 25 years, actually, believe it or not. Chang Sung Jung, really good fighter there. We have Jose Aldo, really good fighter there. Glover Teixeira. So what's really interesting about this is most champions become champion when they're about 25 to 30. This guy just became champion for the first time in his career at 42 years old. So if you guys ever think you're too old to do something, you're not. It's like inspirational. Marina Rodriguez. We have Jorge Masvidal. This guy's, he's probably going to prison. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. And we got, okay. And here's another variation card guys. My kids collect Pokemon cards. Yep. So this is Matt Brown. This isn't going to be worth a lot, but there's another variation. And even if you guys don't care about trading cards or the UFC at all, at least it's pretty colors, you know. So that's a variation. This guy was a beast. He's never been a champion, but he was always a good fighter. And I'm just gonna kind of skip through and see if there's anything I feel like I need to tell you guys about, and there's really not. And then we have a non-holographic Octagon Marvels Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is a brother of Nick Diaz, and they are the Diaz brothers. They're known for being really good fighters, but also not caring that they are professionals. And if things don't, they will fight you outside of the octagon. There's been videos of people basically saying the wrong thing to them outside of octagon, and they don't care. They will fight you. We're going to go ahead and go through some of these real quick. I'm just going to kind of go down fast. Amanda Nunes, she was the longest reigning UFC women's champion ever. She hits like a truck. People that get hit by her go to sleep, and they don't wake up for a while. And let's go. Let me find let me just find the cool cards real quick, guys. I'm going to kind of keep it in frame so it's not just me looking at cards, nerding out while you guys are bored listening to me. So Tony Ferguson, they call him El Kukui. Actually, that's actually a good, let me see if he's still in here real quick. Guillermo, so they call this guy El Kukui. What does that mean? If that even is if that even is translatable. We have Damian Maya, another super old fighter that is great. And then this is kind of cool. Voices of the Octagon. So she's an announcer, Megan O'Leary. She's been with the UFC for a long time. And then we have this Crunch Time right here, and that's kind of cool. It's like a cereal logo. So this guy Francis Ngannou, he is the heavyweight champion, and you guys might think this is interesting. Nobody ever, I'm gonna put some emphasis to this one since Justin said I have 30 minutes. Nobody ever in history has a harder recorded punch than him. He is the hardest hitting man that has ever lived that's been recorded. They said like getting punched by that man is the equivalent of getting hit. It's the equivalent force of getting hit by a Ford Focus going 65 miles an hour. So he's the hardest hitting man that's ever lived, ever. So just think about that. That's crazy. We're going to go ahead and open up the next pack, and we'll speed it up a little bit for you guys. There's people that, by the way, there's people that do just unboxings right here. Just unboxings. Like, this is what they do for a living, because the market and the hobby for trading cards in general is so big that, yeah, there's a whole world behind this. You guys don't care, but yeah, there's a whole world behind it. Let's go ahead and I'm just going through some of these cards right here. Arnold Allen. Okay, so here's a pretty cool little variation card. So this is Alexander Volkanovsky versus Brian Ortega. They call this a duos card. So these two guys have fought. So that's just a cool little space card, I guess you could say. This guy is really good. He's in contention right now. This guy's name is Kamaru Usman. He is in contention with being called the greatest fighter of all time. They call him the pound-for-pound greatest fighter in the UFC right now, which just means they look at everything that the fighter has done. Title wins, title defenses, not getting hit, how many times he hits people, and just how dominant they are in the sport. And he's being talked about as potentially, if he keeps fighting the way he is, being one of the greatest fighters of all time. And that's it for that pack. And we have 2 more packs. We haven't gotten anything crazy. We haven't even gotten a numbered card yet. We haven't gotten... See you later, Busy. See, I knew I'd scare somebody off. We haven't gotten a numbered card or an autograph card yet, so let's keep it hopeful. Colby Covington, that guy's really good. He's a huge Patriot. He actually said when he fights at 175 pounds, he said, if I ever win... he said, if I ever win... a UFC championship belt, I'm going to put it on the desk in the White House. And he did, and he brought that when Trump was in office and put it on his desk. It's pretty cool. Marlon Moraes. We have Yair Rosenstreich. I don't know how to pronounce that. We are going to go with Valentina Shevchenko. They call her the Bullet. She is, in my opinion, the greatest female fighter of all time. She's very, very good. We got Dominic Cruz. He's been around fighting for a long time. Calvin Kattar is very good. We have this Tom Aspinall. So that's another rated rookie. So he's predicted to do good things in the UFC. He's within his first year. So that's just a nice little variation card right there. We are going to have Robert Whittaker. Very good. This guy is Australian. He's really good. And you can see that's another variation, which is called Craftsman. He's a very technical fighter. Some of you guys will know this guy from movies, and he was in the WWE, but he fought in the UFC as well. This is a retro series because he hasn't fought in the UFC in a long time. Brock Lesnar. He also played in the NFL poorly, but he played in the NFL as well. Oh, look at that. Another Brock Lesnar following it right there on the base card. We have this guy, Bobby Green. One cool thing about this guy, guys, Bobby Green donates, I think, 90% of all of his winnings from fights. Even if you don't win the fight, you get paid. But he donates 90% of all of his pay to charities. So he's a very, very cool guy. Jim Miller, he's been around fighting for a long time now. Angela Hill, she's a good fighter. And Cody Stammen. I've never heard of Cody Stammen. We had one more down here, Darren Elkins. Another cool little card right there. And we're on the last pack. So what we're going to do is they call this last pack magic. It's kind of like a good luck thing. We're going to call this pack the last pack magic. So what that basically means is since we haven't pulled anything crazy, we have to say last pack magic. And if you say that, it's supposed to be good luck and we're supposed to pull a good card out of here. So let's go ahead and call this last pack magic and see what happens here. God, I'm introducing you guys to a whole world right now. I mean, you guys don't... The rabbit hole with trading cards right now... I mean, trading cards have always been a thing, but the rabbit hole with trading cards in 2022 and 2021, the last few years, it goes very, very deep. So, Thiago Santos, very good fighter. There's Nate Diaz again. You guys saw him on the Octagon Marvels earlier. Khabib Nurmagomedov. He is the... Not my opinion, but most people's opinion, the greatest fighter of all time. he has won 29 fights and lost 0. And so most UFC fights, when you're not a champion, go 3 rounds. And then when you are a champion, they go 5 rounds. He has only ever lost out of 29 fights with hundreds of rounds. He's only ever lost 1 round. He's the most dominant fighter ever. Ever. I mean, nobody comes close. He's never lost a round more than once. Justin Gaethje right here. That guy's really good. He actually used to play baseball, and he was a pitcher, so he hits really hard. I'm going to try to hide these variation cards. I'm going to do those last. Let me see how I'm going to do this. Try not to look and see what they are. There we go. Yep, so Justin Gaethje right there. And we are going to have Alex Perez. I'm not too sure who he is. Yair Rodriguez. That guy's a very good fighter. We have Conor McGregor. I'm sure even if you guys aren't UFC fans, you have probably heard of Conor McGregor. He's the most famous UFC fighter of all time. I mean, it doesn't even come close. We are going to have Sergey Pavlovich. BJ Penn. He's been fighting since, I don't know, since I was a little boy. Little. Randy Costa. I'm not too sure who that is. I've heard the name. We have Cain Velasquez. We have Tanner Bozer, Dan Ige, very good fighter, and we're down to our last 2 cards, the inserts of this pack. So let's see if we get anything cool. If not, it's completely okay. I do this for the passion of the sport and the love of trading cards. I don't do it to try to find an expensive card that I can sell. If I do, that's always cool, and I think we kind of hit our card. This is a Conor McGregor, which is the most famous UFC fighter of all time. Octagon Marvels. And as you guys can see right there, I'm going to put that in a sleeve as soon as I get off the stream. That might be that card right there might be worth some money. I'm not going to sell it personally because I like the card. And then the last one right here, she's actually the most recent UFC Women's Champion, Carla Esparza. And nice little holographic tint on that. But that is it, guys. That is all of the cards that came in this pack. I'm sorry for completely nerding out on you guys, but big passion for it, and I just thought it might be cool to just throw that in and kind of share with you guys something that I like and a lot of other people like that you guys just might not know about. But that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and hanging out with me, especially on the last portion here. I was nerding out. I was so excited the whole time to showcase those cards to you guys. I'm gonna have to do it again one of these days, maybe with NFL cards or something. But yeah, definitely check out some of the products that we showcased today. We showcased a lot of awesome stuff. A lot of stuff has really great deals on them and discounts. We are giving away a Nintendo Switch OLED. We are giving away a Quinier neck massager, so go ahead and get entered in that. And don't forget, on Monday, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Central time, and 1 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be doing the big Memorial Day stream. Don't know exactly how long it's going to last, but it's going to be 40 products. So big stream. We have some giveaways planned on there, some surprise giveaways. So yeah, that's going to be hosted by me. One more time, thank you guys for hanging out with me and letting me nerd out. Hit that follow button if you guys aren't following, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. See you later.